Tonight with the weather, as possible tornadoes cause damage across parts of Lexington County today, including Red Bank.
Our Nate Stanley spoke with a homeowner who was caught in the middle of it all. He is joining us live now between Red Bank and Edmond, I believe, this evening, Nate, with more details.
Yes, actually specifically right here on South Lake Drive. And that homeowner that you were just talking about, well, he's grateful that nobody was injured in the midst of all that. And actually this afternoon, he had a couple friends, some people from his church, some family who were coming by making sure to see if he needed any help and, see what help they could lend to him. Let's take a look at the damage. He says parts of his roof ended up on his yard. There was even a tree that was uprooted and knocked over part of a fence. His shed, he has his man cave there. A wall of that was shifted as well from the damage, damage from the wind and the rain. He says what started as just a normal storm quickly turned into a nightmare.
The storm came up, got worse and worse, and the wind really started howling and wailing, and all of a sudden we heard a sound just like a train whistle. The hail started hitting inside the house. My wife and daughter were in the den with me. They got up and ran to the hall.
Yeah, and Lexington County right now says they're doing some preliminary damage assessment and they're asking for your help. If you have any damage that you need to report, you're encouraged to call the non-emergency lines of the sheriff or your local police department. I'm Nate Stanley for News 19 WLTX.
All right, Nate, thank you. As we mentioned, that possible tornado did touch down in the Red Bank area. This is video from Jared Hoopengarner showing what meteorologists say is a rotating wall cloud.
Alert went off on my phone that said we had a tornado warning, and I went and I grabbed my kids and said, come downstairs because this is kind of weird and different. And then I came to the slider and I opened it up, and right over in this area there was spiraling clouds that were like nothing I've ever really seen around here.
The National Weather Service says this storm could have spawned a tornado as it moved through that community over the next 24 hours, I should say. They're going to be out surveying damage to confirm if tornadoes did in fact touch down. Of course, we will bring you that information as it becomes available.
Also in Lexington County, this is out of Swansea now during the height of the storm this morning. Brian Sharp sharing these pictures with us. A carport flipped on its side there on Woodward Road. He said trees were down from Highway 178 across Woodford Road over to Highway 321 at the Orangeburg County line.